Hello, and welcome to the 12-week year summary. I'm writing this book summary because it's the new year, and the 12-week year system is something you may want to consider for planning out your happy new year. The top thing holding people back from being at their best in life is execution, which basically means getting things done. The top companies can execute better than their competitors, which is why they're the top. Annualized thinking is a trap. Excellent execution has to happen on a weekly and daily basis. Focus on short time frames if you want to succeed. Actions are in congruence with your thinking and thought patterns, and new actions arise from new thoughts. According to the author's program, a year has 12 weeks, which is then continued by another 12 weeks. You can analyze your success and failure every 12 weeks. You can then take action on what matters after your assessment. One needs to have a substantial stake in the outcome of a goal to stay motivated. Uncomfortable feelings come about, but are necessary to achieve goals. Find a vision you feel emotionally connected to, otherwise it will take a long time to change. One will have fear, discomfort, and uncertainty in reaching the next level. A personal vision is the first vision that one needs to create. A vision needs a plan. Planning reduces mistakes, saves time, and helps one focus. The plan gets one back into focus and on track. Every 12 weeks is a new year and a way to start fresh. There is more predictability if one has a 12-week plan. Pick 1 to 3 things that are the most important in 12 weeks. Once you know the goals, tactics are necessary. Tactics are daily to-do actionable things with a timeline and deadline. The 12-week plan should be connected to the bigger plan of your life vision. The daily stuff of your life has to align with your long-term plan. Your daily actions will predict how successful you will be. Desire also needs intention and daily action. Actions predict your future. A weekly plan is a tool that keeps your week organized so you can focus on the short-term and long-term assignments. One must review the previous week's progress at the end of each week. It's important to face reality to shift results if they are not good. Measurement moves the execution process and grounds one in reality. Lead and lag indicators tell you how much progress you're making. Lag refers to referrals or sales calls. Lead indicators include pounds lost, sales made, or other critical result scores. One can control one's actions more than one's results. If one isn't reaching one's goal, one needs to figure out whether there's a breakdown in the planning or in the execution when it comes to why a goal is failing. Execution accounts for 60% of breakdowns, but people mistakenly change the plan instead. The weekly scorecard measures your execution for the week. You should complete 85% of your objectives for the week. High achievers move forward when they sense tension, rather than drop out. Also, don't strive for perfection. One must be mindful of the time spent and live intentionally to reach one's goals and visions. Being intentional will make you brilliant. Block out time every week to do essential tasks so you don't get distracted by unexpected things. Strategic blocks are 3-hour blocks of time that should be scheduled every week. They're totally uninterrupted blocks, and you will focus on money-making activities. Buffer blocks are unplanned or low-level activities, like reading emails. Breakout blocks are time-out blocks where you take time away from your work to stay creative and keep your edge. Accountability shouldn't be imposed. It's a form of ownership and is a character trait. We all have freedom of choice, and have to doesn't exist since everything is a choice. Don't wait for the world to improve or change, because you will be a victim of circumstances if you do, and you don't control those factors anyhow. You can only control your thinking and actions. People often don't keep their promises when things get complicated, which is a real shame. Commitment is when you make no excuses and do what you promise, no matter what. Interest is not the same as commitment. People have little downtime because they are surrounded by technology. They miss everything when they try not to miss anything and might feel stressed and burned out. Some people miss life because they are always mentally elsewhere and on the go. Athlete's word for presence is known as being in the zone. Greatness happens in the present moment. People become great before they see the results. Mediocrity and greatness have a small margin. People need to balance all areas of their lives energy-wise. Life balance actually has to do with intentional imbalance. Different seasons of life have different priorities. For example, relationships can also improve when one focuses on committing to a weekly date. People feel happier when they make progress. What is your vision for life? The 12-week year is a type of execution system. If you do your tasks day by day, they compound like interest. Thank you for watching, and may your next 12 weeks be brilliant.